2021 Volvo XC90 Recharge. The 2021 Volvo XC90 Recharge is a rebadge of the T8 plug-in hybrid that's been part of the XC90 lineup since 2015. This interior is beautiful and elegant, and it makes a great first impression. But a deeper dive does reveal some impracticalities that larger families should take a look at before deciding if this is the right vehicle for them. Let's start in the front row, which is the XC90's clear highlight with its minimalist and serene layout. A combination of rich blonde leather set against darker accents and walnut wood inserts gives these surfaces a highly tactile quality that feels well worth this inscription expression model's price of $85,665 with destination charges. This includes an extra charge for the heated steering wheel, rear seats, and wiper bays, and another package that adds on the head-up display, 360-degree camera, and enhanced exterior lighting. This model doesn't include ventilated front seats, which is surprising given the price point. The 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster is included on this grade and is clear, crisp, and easy to interpret at a glance. However, I'm less enamored with the gear selector, which on Volvo's hybrid models requires several taps to shift through neutral to get to drive and reverse, a function I've never gotten used to. Volvo's 9-inch portrait-oriented infotainment screen is starting to look small relative to its competitors and is sometimes looked on critically. I've always liked its functionality, though I concede that it's easy to get sucked in while scrolling through radio stations, and it can therefore be quite distracting. The wireless charging pad is easy to access, but my phone is too long for it and hangs over the edge. This isn't ideal given that there are only 4 cup holders in total, 2 between the front seats and 1 in each door pocket. There are 2 USB-A ports in the center console storage, though this space is just large enough to fit my small clutch handbag. Anything larger is going to end up sitting on the floor mats. The second row seats are also comfortable and well lit thanks to a large panoramic sunroof, though it's surprising not to see built-in window shades here. This row is where the only 2 latch positions can be found, which can be configured with 2 seats in the outboard positions or 1 in the center. A rear-facing child seat is a tight squeeze to install correctly in the outboard positions, so you'll want to check whether your model fits or be sure to purchase one that does. The middle seat is on the narrow side for most adults, though the 40-20-40 arrangement for this row means that the center can be dropped to create a pass-through. Storage in this row is scarce, with 2 small cup holders in the center position's armrest and 1 in each of the doors, and not much else to speak of apart from nets on the back of the front row seats. There are 2 USB-C ports here, but no USB-A ports, so new XC90 owners can potentially look forward to making some cable upgrades. In this 7-seat configuration, accessing the third row is challenging with heavy second row seats that are awkward to slide and expose clips and vents that aren't easy to avoid. Once passengers are in, they'll be fighting with second row passengers for legroom, and those on the taller side will find that headroom is lacking as well. Fortunately, there are good-sized windows to make up for the fact that the sunroof doesn't extend this far backward, and side-mounted vents offer some fresh air. Cargo capacity is the same in this plug-in hybrid as with gas-powered models. With the third row seats in place, you'll find 368 liters of space behind the third row, which is just enough for us to fit our trusty jogging stroller when we place it upright. With the third row seats down, you'll find 1,019 liters of space, and the XC90 tops out at 1,868 liters with the second row seats folded. The rear seats all fold flat to create a level load floor, but the third row seats are manual folding and can't be pulled back upright from the rear of the vehicle, which means walking around to each side door to reset them when they're needed. Unfortunately, the addition of the battery means that there's no space for a spare tire, so the XC90 Recharge ships with a tire repair kit. There is a small storage space under the rear load floor to stow the charging cable, but this space is best left exclusively for that purpose. Stacking items will cause the floor not to slide back into place correctly. Overall, families who plan to use Volvo's largest SUV mostly as a 2-row vehicle may choose it for its fashionable and elegant looks and excellent fuel efficiency. But those with very young kids or who plan to use a third row regularly may want to take a closer look at how practically the Volvo XC90 Recharge will meet their everyday needs.